Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the late show Thursday night. Thanks for being here. Let me know, is my audio okay? We are going to have an open bar. That means everybody can come in and join and have a few drinks with us. Cheers to you. Thanks for being here. What did I just pour? Mr. Mom's already in the house. Good evening, Mr. Mom. Cheers. It's been a long week. Car accident, dog passing, but want to stop by and say, dude, Bourbon Baller, it's good to see you, my friend. Sorry to hear about your car accident, but definitely sorry to hear about your dog. You guys all know I am a huge dog person. I love dogs. I'm a dog guy. I actually took my dog for a walk today to go down to the park because my kids were doing a cross country match at the park near our house. So I got in a good 2.5 miles today with the dog. But man, Lee, I've had multiple dogs pass away, and it sucks, dude. It sucks hard. Freaking hate it. Thank you for sharing, though, my friend. Remind me on Saturday so I can put it on the thing, because this Saturday is the first Saturday of the month. We're gonna do the veterans live stream like we do every first Saturday of the month, where we honor the fallen, talk about military history, things going on in the news today. We have a special military veteran whiskey bottle of the month, all kinds of fun stuff. So if you guys have not been to a military veterans or Veterans Whiskey Club live stream, first Saturday of the month, that's going to happen this month. This Saturday. Cheers, Mark. What's up, Big Cat? Good to see you, AA Braun. Dave's in the house. I'm not usually up this late, but want to stop in and say hi. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, my friend. And Bill Reynolds is in the house. What's going on? Tonight is kind of a special day because I've got two things to go over. One, I found a new single barrel of the Jack Daniel's Hero Select. This one is a 128.3 proof. So I'm going to do a fresh crack with you guys, and it's going to be a blast. It is also October 3rd. October 3rd is the anniversary date. Today's the 31st anniversary of the Mogadishu event, or the Battle of Mogadishu is what it's actually called. Let me drop the link in the chat. And so, like I was talking about with the Veterans Whiskey Club live stream, of course, we're going to talk a little bit about the Battle of Mogadishu. We are going to honor Medal of Honor recipients, things like that. But today, I found like a 4-minute long video that gives you a brief rundown of what happened that we're going to watch here in a minute. First, I'm going to crack this Jack Daniel's. Make sure you got plenty of water. Make sure you're hydrating. I'm going to rinse out my handy dandy Independent Joe glass because I'm going to pour this new Jack Daniel's Hero Select Rye in there. And speaking of Independent Joe, I've got one of these bottles for him. It is still sitting in a box, ready to go out to him, that I have not gotten Kevin Costner to take his way yet. I'm slacking. Oh, speak of the devil. What's up, Joe?
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, my friend. So, for all you whiskey nerds that care, the rest of you guys are not going to care about the next 30 seconds. But the first Veterans Hero Selection, this one was 126.5 proof of the rye. This is the first one I found. This one is 133.9. I don't know if you can see the numbers on there. This one's 133.9. This one's 136. Joe, this is like the one that you got coming to you.
Yes.
136. It is fantastic. But I just found this one. It's 128.3. So this is the fourth single barrel of this Hero Select Rye that I've found so far. And I can't see a new one of these on the shelf and not pick it up and try it because they have been so different, each one of them. And this one, like the other ones, is from the same floor of the same warehouse. And so I'm going to pour this up. Are you just drinking water tonight, buddy?
Yeah, I'm taking it easy tonight, drinking water with you.
No,
Cheers,
right on.
Dave and Mr. Monk.
Roger that.
I might have a drink later, but I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, buddy. We've had 9 fur babies in our lives, and 3 have left. Hardest thing to say goodbye. Yeah, Dave. Definitely. It's hard to say goodbye to the doggies. What's up, Richie Z? Good to see you, my friend.
Tomorrow for my live, I'm doing a Dave Vogelsang flight, so that's going to be
Oh,
fun.
Nice. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
He's got some good stuff.
Oh, yeah. He sent me a few bottles, more than I expected. I thought he was sending me like 2 or 3 samples, and I was like, what the heck? Like, Is it Christmas already? In September? Now it's October, but
Christmas in October.
Yep.
It's pretty nice on the nose.
Nice.
It's darker than most ryes on the nose. It's got more depth, more barrel char, caramel molasses.
Yeah.
For a rye, it's darker. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Oh wow, that's good. That's a good one. That is a freaking good one. All right, so Troy Man's in the house just in time to catch. I want to get into this video to recognize the 31st anniversary of the Battle at Mogadishu. I have not seen this whole video, but I started it just to make sure it was the type of video I wanted to play. And so it looks like it gives a brief rundown of the Battle of Mogadishu, and it's only 4 minutes long. And so I thought it would be a good watch. If you guys want to snuggle up, grab a blanket, grab a bottle of whiskey.
And I have given the order to move a substantial American force into Somalia.
American troops hoping to safeguard the delivery of food and medicine to help turn this crisis around. Operation Restore Hope now underway.
I have seen with my own eyes dead American soldiers being dragged through the streets of Mogadishu. There were at least 2 U.S. helicopters confirmed shot down.
If this operation was a success, then the U.S. can't stand much more success in Somalia.
In the early 1990s, the Somali Civil War had reduced the nation to a failed state. Millions were on the verge of starving to death as famine racked the country.
In the months ahead, 1.5 million people could starve to death.
Warring factions agreed to a ceasefire so the UN could provide humanitarian relief and help restore order.
The UN has been prevented from deploying its initial commitment of troops.
Warlords, notably Mohammed Farah Aidid, ignored the ceasefire. UN peacekeepers came under attack.
Food convoys had been hijacked, aid workers assaulted.
A couple of hours ago, the first advance units, the Special Forces, Navy SEALs, and CB units came ashore. They landed, of course. They were met by a gang of press.
And you guys really spoiled our nice little raid that we want to come in without anybody knowing it.
In December 1992, Operation Restore Hope began, with U.S. forces landing in Mogadishu to support and protect humanitarian efforts.
United States forces went ashore at approximately 4:30 a.m. Somali time.
A smooth beginning for Operation Restore Hope. What lays ahead in this land of warring factions is less certain.
Aidid, the most belligerent of the warlords, attacked U.S. troops. On August 8, 1993, 4 U.S. soldiers were killed by a command-detonated mine, raising the total number of U.S. troops killed in Operation Restore Hope to 12. In response, a special task force was deployed. Task Force Ranger included pilots from the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Navy SEALs, and members of the 75th Ranger Regiment, a Special Missions Unit, and the 24th Special Tactics Squadron. Their mission, named Operation Gothic Serpent, was to capture Aidid. Throughout August and September, Task Force Ranger conducted missions targeting Aidid and his lieutenants. On October 3rd, 1993, Task Force Ranger raided the Olympic Hotel, capturing 2 of Aidid's lieutenants and 22 other men, before the Somali National Alliance shot down 2 UH-60 Blackhawks. A sniper team, Master Sergeant Gary Gordon and Sergeant First Class Randall Shugart, fought their way to the second crash site to provide security and aid to any surviving crew members. The operators fought against waves of militiamen until they were killed. Pilot Chief Warrant Officer 2, Michael Duran, the sole survivor of the crash, was taken prisoner. Over the course of 17 hours after the first Black Hawk being shot down, U.S. forces engaged in a fierce, chaotic firefight with the Somalis. Of the U.S. forces, 19 men were killed, and more than 70 were wounded. On the morning of October 4th, a rescue column of armored personnel carriers and attack helicopters fought through the city to extract the U.S. forces. Durant was released after negotiations between Aidid and U.S. Ambassador Robert Oakley. He'd been held captive for 11 days. The Battle of Mogadishu influenced President Bill Clinton to effectively end U.S. involvement in Somalia.
These tragic events raise hard questions about our effort in Somalia. All American troops will be out of Somalia no later than March the 31st.
The Battle of Mogadishu was one of the most brutal urban firefights U.S. troops have been in since the Vietnam War. Gordon and Shugart received posthumous medals of honor. After the battle, 1 Air Force Cross and at least 3 dozen Silver Stars were awarded to soldiers involved. In 2021, the Army announced that 60 soldiers who fought in the battle would have their awards upgraded, 58 receiving Silver Stars and 2 receiving the Distinguished Flying Cross.
All right, so you heard that there are 19 soldiers killed and 2 receiving the Congressional Medal of Honor. And we're going to talk more about them this Saturday on the first Saturday of the month for the Veterans Whiskey Club live stream. That's going to be one of the things that we cover. But cheers to them.
Cheers.
Man, this...
Cheers, Candy.
It's so dark and rich and sweet for a rye. Man, I can't wait for you to get your bottle. If I could only get Kevin Costner's horse to ride a little bit faster. Man, his horse is slow. No horse. James Morgan is in the house. What's happening, James? We'd love to send you some goodies. You can get my email from Joe to give me your contact info. Yeah,
I just sent you his email on your phone. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll shoot you an email. That will be fun. Still living in the woods. What's up, man? Good to see you here. History matters. Yes, it does. And so that's one of the things that you saw happen in that conflict where things got out of hand. American troops died when they were there to help. And so they pulled us out. And it was over. So how wild that is compared to the things that have gone on in the last couple decades.
Yeah.
Like if your help isn't wanted, then leave. Gandy Road is in the house. What's up, Gandy Road? Good to see you. I have a box right there that I was going through last night. I got up some more samples for you, Joe, for Gandy, for Bourbon, Eric Gunnarsson, Mojo. There's somebody else too. I was up late for no reason last night, just printing off labels and pouring sample bottles and putting the little labels on the sample bottles and putting them in whatever box I had for you guys. Dude, it was a work night. I was up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was ridiculous. Good film of a shocking situation. Yes. So tonight, what I do with my kids every night is instead of asking them, how was your day? Fine. Okay, cool. I ask them to tell me about a few specific incidents about their day to make sure to include something you learned today. they have to tell me about something that they learned. Because I tell them that if you didn't learn something today, then you weren't paying attention, because every day gives you something to learn. And so after we were done going over our days and we did our little star chart and our chore charts and all that kind of stuff, then I told them another thing you guys need to learn today is the 3rd of October, the 31st anniversary of the Battle of Mogadishu. And I talked to them a little bit about that. And they were both like wide-eyed listening, like, whoa, that's crazy. So we had a fun little family time. Whiskey Joker's in the house. What's up? Richie Z. Vic's in the house. What's up, Vic? Doc. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. Tough day. Hey, man, we're here for you. That's what we're here for. Never saw the original footage before. Yeah, there was a lot of original footage in that 4-minute clip. They did a good job summarizing it. It was good. Thank you guys all for sharing that with me. Mr. Mom's here. It sounds like there's like a rat in the wall.
Oh.
Hearing these weird sounds I've never heard in this room before. After the live, I'm gonna have to turn on all the lights and go hunting. Tough day in Africa. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Gotcha. Cheers, all. Tommy D is in the house. What's up, Tommy D? Aim high, buddy. Aim freaking high. Good night, bud. Hope you sleep well. I made one too many bad decisions as a young man. Wasn't allowed to serve, even though I tried. Hey, thanks, buddy. Toasty's in the house. Any of you guys are more than welcome to jump on. The link is pinned in the chat. This is an open bar. There's plenty of bar stools up and available at the bar. You guys are more than welcome to jump on and come hang out. That's the ghost of all the empty bottles. Is that what that sound is? Is that the empty bottles in the walls? Trying to terrorize me. So, Joe, you've got a live tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
What time are you going on?
8 p.m. Pacific. Late for the East Coasters, but there's a few people that are going earlier than that, so I don't want to step on any toes, So
yep,
I'll go late. It's fine.
I like the late show where you're up late drinking. You don't want to be drinking alone. You definitely don't want to drive somewhere.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to this Saturday with the Veterans Whiskey Club live stream. That's going to be fun. I've been having a lot of fun with that lately, finding some good videos and military history to watch with you guys. And
is there a focus subject you got for this one?
Well, I'm going to show the Medal of Honor recipients from the Battle of Mogadishu.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
So you're going to go more in detail on what we just watched?
A little bit when it comes to, I'm going to find videos that solely focus on the Medal of Honor recipients,
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And all that. What else is going on? So on base, they have the raffle. I think I texted you about it. And I won the raffle. And they drew me early enough to where I had a pretty good selection.
Yeah.
To where I could get a few different bottles, and I chose to get a Blanton's Gold because you don't see those anywhere close to retail around here.
Yeah.
Those are like $300 bottles around here, and I got it for retail, and I haven't opened it yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that review. And Chris and Lowe gave me that Wild Turkey travel exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
Wrestle, so I got to do the review of that one as well. They're saying what's up to Sean. Toasty Malone.
Cheers, Ben.
How the heck are you? You party animal? Ben from the north. What's up, Ben? Yeah, historic holiday. Yep. So, Ben Demon Hunter, did you miss the Battle of Mogadishu video we just watched? If you missed it, you should go back and watch it. That's a pretty good video. Lots of original footage. Blanton's gold is decent. Well, I know that all of that match build 2, of the different ones I've tried, like the Elmer T. Lee or the what's the other one? I think the Rock Hill Farms was my favorite. Well, what was the other one? There's the Rock Hill Farms, Elmer T. Lee, and then there's one more.
Presidential.
Is that
Hancock Reserve? Sorry.
Yes, that one. Yeah, those ones I don't think were as good as the Rock Hill Farms, and Rock Hill Farms is 100 proof, and I think that's just a good.
It says President's Reserve, so I added that presidential.
Oh.
The Chol, it's supposed to be just President's Reserve. Hancock's.
Gotcha. I don't know. I just think that that 100 proof point is a good spot for Buffalo Trace products. Like when you try the Weller 12, you're like, man, this would be so much better if they didn't water it down to 90 proof. It just would. It'd be phenomenally better.
Well, you've had the straight from the barrels, right?
Yes. Yeah, and I they're okay. They're okay.
Okay.
I think they're a little too ethanol forward for Buffalo Trace's profile. Like these Jack Daniels, for instance, they drink great at 130 proof, but
yeah,
just the flavor profile of the Buffalo Trace products, I think they drink a little hot at that proof point. I like them down around like between 100 and 110.
Do you like the Handy Rye?
The only one that I've tried was a store pick, and I thought it was a pretty good store pick, but it let me know that I would not buy the original.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Cheers, John Cloud.
Yes, just got here. Got you. Yeah. You'll enjoy going back and watching it. Ben, it's your type of video. You'll enjoy it a lot. John Cloud's in the house. What's up, John? I'm going to watch on Saturday night. I've got a friend who passed away 9/14. He was a Navy vet. He was Texas together. We've known each other since 87. Damn, dude. Right on. Well, I'll look forward to chatting with you on Saturday night. I prefer a higher rye mash bill when it comes to Buffalo Trace. I prefer mash bill 1. Okay. Yeah, mash bill 1 with the E.H. Taylor Stag, the benchmark, and Eagle Rare, right? I'll go back and watch it. Yeah, do that. Mr. Mom, condolences. Yeah, buddy. Cheers to that. I don't know. I think that's all I got going on. There's a few distilleries I've reached out to lately that that haven't wanted to spend the time to come on the show, and with a few of them, I'm quite certain it's because of how late I go on compared to where they're at.
Yeah.
So,
are they pretty big brands?
No, they're not. That's why I'm just like, I'm offering free promotion here. Like, free airtime with a bunch of whiskey enthusiasts. If I go at a different time, I can't guarantee there's going to be a bunch of people that jump on, in the style I do where I have the audience participation.
Yeah.
Because there's all kinds of other people going on, like especially Monday nights and Friday nights and Saturday nights are pretty busy to where I don't know how many people would actually jump on if I jumped on one of those nights. On Sunday nights, that's the most quiet night of the week, I'd say, on Whiskey Tube. So if I moved it to that and did it a little bit earlier, could probably pull it off. But Sunday nights is like kind of family night where, we put our phones away and like play a game or read a book together, like do like real quality family time,
Yeah, I mean, they might. I mean, you can probably try to schedule like for a Friday night at like 8:00 and see if they'll be down to do that and just skip Thursday for 1 week and go on Friday.
Yeah. Troy Man is in the house.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, not much. How are you guys?
I'm doing great, man. Joe, you just reminded me to send Stacy, 4-leaf.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to send her a message, and you just reminded me about that. Because Stacy sent me some samples. She goes on Sundays, and she invited me to be on her show.
Oh, nice.
And so Stacy and I are going to do a thing together on an upcoming Sunday.
That's going to be cool.
So I will definitely throw a notice out there, like an advertisement, let you guys know when that's coming up. I'm looking forward to hanging out and drinking with Stacy.
No, that's gonna be a good one.
And
I won't be going next week though. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just tomorrow, and then I'm off next week.
Okay. What do you got going on, Troy?
Not much. I broke the winery truck today. The parking brake kind of screwed up on me, and I have to drive about 4 hours tomorrow to go pick up 2 tons of grapes. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Cheers, T-Rob.
But other than that, doing okay. Just chilling, relaxing.
Man, T-Rob is in the house. Good to see you, man. I reached out to T-Rob to make sure he was okay because he's out in Carolina. Man, if you guys have seen some of the aerial footage from the helicopters and stuff in eastern Tennessee and both the Carolinas, man, they are experiencing some just devastating flooding right now. And so heart out to all those people out there in that area of our beautiful country that are just going through a really hard time right now. I know that there's been a lot of people that have been killed by some of the tragic situations that they're in.
Yeah, my daughter's barely getting power on either tomorrow or the next day. So
yeah,
and the base over there, the Moody Air Force Base, was not shut down. Still active. Still able to do their whatever they need to, but not letting anybody on base anymore because they have a lot of stuff that they're repairing out there too.
Right. So like essential personnel only.
Yeah.
Kind of,
essential personnel. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, big hearts out to all those people in that area, Eastern Tennessee and in the Carolinas. If there was only somebody that could send some money, like maybe money that we're sending to Ukraine or something, to put assets and resources to help those people. I don't know who would do that, but I'm sure there's somebody.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh man. 4-leaf whiskey. Thanks for dropping that link, Troy. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Stacy, 4-leaf whiskey, she is our local Irish whiskey expert.
Yeah.
And I bought, because it was the last one on the shelf and it was on base, no tax, it was a special, like super limited edition Irish whiskey type thing that I knew I would never see it again ever. And it was a reasonable price. So if you stay tuned and watch when I'm on there with Stacy, you're going to see me pull out a gorgeous looking bottle and trying it live, fresh crack with her.
Nice.
It's gonna be.
Can
fun.
we guess?
If you want to guess, you can. I'll tell you if you get it right. I will.
Gold spot 13.
No, it's not.
Red breast 15 or 18.
It is not red breast 15 or 18. That was a good guess, though. That was a very freaking solid guess. Because we do have a couple different red breasts and a couple different spots on base. But none of them are like really like, ooh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gordon Murphy, cheers, brother. I'm still waiting for your email so I can get you those samples.
The locals in charge don't know how to utilize them. Top organization on the ground. Oh, dude, FEMA should have their commander on the ground there that's in charge of it, like the kind of like an operations manager. What do they call it? The tactical command. Command center. FEMA will put a command center at a place, and they'll start organizing things with operations and logistics and all that stuff. Like I took a class on emergency management.
Yeah, I took the same classes.
Really got into it.
Oh man. Well, I had to do the online version, so that wasn't really useful.
No, I mean I took college courses.
Oh, college course. Okay.
On emergency management specifically, college courses.
Yeah, I do the NIMS training every year, the National Incident Management System Service something. Yeah.
Gordon Murphy's in the house. What's up, man? $20 billion for FEMA, which is nationwide, and $22 billion for Ukraine. Okay, yep, that's some BS. Hey, Mark, I sent you a video on Instagram. Chris Pratt was with Jocko, and they were video chatting about Tim Kennedy. Tim is on the count. So Chris Pratt is an actor from Snohomish, Washington. Jocko is a local social media guy. Not local, but he's Tim Kennedy. He is prior SF. Pitching, helping. Dude, that's freaking awesome. That is really cool that they got together and are out there doing some good. Freaking love it. We can't afford another hurricane this year. A quote from the government. Roger that. We've had a couple local copters up, and they were threatened with arrest because they didn't have authorization. They didn't have authorization to help people. Last time I put on a superhero cape, I didn't need authorization to help somebody. And I mean that facetiously, because why would you need help?
Good night, Dave.
Why would you need authorization to help somebody? I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. Joe, if you saw someone in need, would you ask for authorization to help them?
Not if I saw somebody in need, but if I'm in an area that's where they have to account for people, or they're trying to account for people, I mean, it would kind of be hard.
You're talking restricted access.
If all of a sudden I'm in trouble, now they're putting their resources on me to try to get me out of trouble.
No, yeah, I know what you mean on that.
I mean, if they ask for my help, I would love to help, but I wouldn't, like, I mean, of course, somebody in front of me in trouble, yeah. So
you're all headed to bed. Hey, Dave,
tough. It's tough
to see you, bud.
It's tough to know what you could do or what you can't do in those situations.
Toasty's in the house. What's up, buddy? Joe, that was a very honest and very logical, practical answer. That was a very, it was well articulated. Like it was thought through. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Well.
Good night, Dave.
What are you drinking there, Sean? Looks like water. At least I hope it is.
When Harvey hit Houston, most true story.
I came on here to share a nice pour with you guys. Just a
oh, look at
that. That little guy.
A little dusty.
What year was that? Was that what, 97 or 94 or something? 97. Called it.
So barreled in 97.
Shake your head at me, Joe.
Was that 2000?
No, because he said 94, 97, and you showed 97. You couldn't get a 94? What the heck, man?
Last year, my sister was returning farmers to the rest. Yeah.
Sorry, man. Those ones are really expensive.
Yep. Stupido. Stupidity. Yep. So, are those older Elijah Craig 18s better than the newer ones? Because I'm telling you, you guys all saw it. I did a side by side of last year's Elijah Craig 18 with Evan Williams single barrel, and they were pretty damn close. They
don't you ever say that to me ever again.
It's true though. You know what? Just fucking let me write this down. Let me write this down. I'll bring this single barrel next time we have a get together. We're at the same place. I'm gonna bring that single barrel. I'm gonna bring this daggone.
Shit. See what I've started.
What did you do?
Don't shake your head at me, Joe. Whatever.
Troublemaker.
I'm gonna bring this guy. This fucking $160 watered down to 80 proof nonsense.
Is it 80 proof?
Or 90 proof.
It's 94. It's like 94 proof.
No, it's 90. It's 45%.
Okay, yeah.
That's
45%.
That should be a crime, at least.
Yes.
Well, they have a Elijah Craig barrel proof at 120. You just got to buy it.
Yeah.
It's an 18-year-old.
I haven't seen an 18-year-old at 120.
Yeah. It's called Heaven Hill. 18.
Oh.
That's
that Joe.
It's true. Yeah.
All right.
What is it? It's like 118.
Oh, she has it. 120.
There you go. For you.
So
This is the Bourbon.
Cash strength.
130.3.
That's the bourbon, not the rye?
Yeah, I got the rye right here.
Okay.
Yeah, when I got that Elijah Craig, I got an old bourbon too. The 127.8.
Oh, that's a good one.
And a free balloon and lollipop along with that, right?
I had a free bottle of baby oil.
And a free bottle of baby oil. It's called the Diddy Special.
Uh-huh.
I sent this thing to Mark. He fucking laughed at it. It said that there was an interview with Stevie Wonder not too long ago that was defending Diddy. He said, I never saw anything illegal at any of his parties.
So good.
Maybe he just he didn't fill around, put his fillers out there.
If anybody has heightened penis awareness, it would be Stevie. There's no doubt about it. You know what I mean? He would know those penises were around.
Yeah. It's like danger.
Dude, he would be like, "Oh, I heard a dick come out, man. I knew it."
I am out of here.
Yeah, it's just these older ones are just different, man. It's like the pirate bottle. I gave you samples of that pirate. It's just old Heaven Hill is just different.
Yo, those pirate bottles are awesome.
Well, and I mean, so was that small batch, that 12-year small batch that I give you a sample of that too. Now just think of that at 18 years.
12-year small batch.
Yeah, they used to have old age stated small batches. Will somebody back me up, Joe? I know you they probably had 3 of them. Back me up here. God damn it, Joe.
No, I didn't hear what you said. I was staring at there's like something hanging outside of it, right? Yeah. I was like, yeah. I'm sorry, can you say it again?
You had the Blair Witch cam for a second?
Elijah Craig, small batch.
Oh.
But it used to be age-stated.
Really?
All right, he needs the pour bourbon horse soldier maker's mark cast strength or Evan Williams 2014 single barrel. Where we're talking about Heaven Hill stuff, so do the Evan Williams.
The
Whiskey Saints in the house. What is up, bro?
It's
there you
since
go.
12 years.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It used to have it on the front, you know what I mean? But
Diddy special. Get that Diddy special.
94 proof.
yeah, then you know what I mean.
You going live today, huh? With the 94 proof.
What's up, Darrell? Good to see you, buddy.
Then I'll pull out another banger that just came out. Hold on, bro. Hold up, bro. I got another one just for you. Damn it. Boom.
Hold on, Diddy. Wait. Why don't you say I'm gonna pull it out?
Toasted rye.
He whipped it out. He whipped it out.
94 proof.
I saw one of those.
94 proof. How is that one? I have it, but I haven't opened it.
It's really good.
Hey, Darrell, make sure you stop by on Saturday night. We're gonna.
I like it better than the bourbon.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of the Elijah Craig toasted bourbon.
Really? I like it.
Maybe I had a bad bottle. It just wasn't my jam.
Some of them are better than others. I think I'm on my third one right now, and the second one wasn't nearly as good as the first one.
That's what this Elijah Craig tastes like. It kind of tastes like I'm chewing on a piece of a pallet that broke apart. You know what I mean?
With the hanging tab. Oh, you said pallet, not ballot. Never mind.
Yeah, I heard pallet.
Toasty flexing? No,
I heard ballot. Like I'm chewing on a ballot, you know.
They stopped making wine bottles in like 2017 or something. Like you really hunt for one, you can find them. They're out.
It's not really mandatory. Yeah, Piper John.
The wine bottle.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I find that those vines actually add a little bit of nuance to the flavors of the whiskey for the 18-year-old.
I'm actually kind of disappointed that they went.
That's terrible.
The bottle that Mark was just showing. That's a very bland label. You know what I mean?
Oh, the newer 18s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's all
Michelle's favorite is Elijah Craig. From what it used to be her favorite. From Women of Whiskey.
It kind of looks like a little cigar band right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Elijah Craig's good, man. 18s are good. It's just they're single barrels, so it comes with that whole thing. You know what I mean? Some of them can be
just like Blanton's.
I've had ones that were really, really good, and I've had ones that were matte. And for a bottle that's 180, 200 plus bucks.
And you get a single barrel, which not all are created equal. You get one that's substandard. You're like, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about here. Is that if this $40 bottle is comparable to this $160 bottle, something went wrong.
I'm gonna get you a Remus 8, and I can't. You are going to say that MGP is good. I promise you, Mark.
Uh huh. There's only been two different times. One is when I did a blind fight with that guy right there, Independent Joe, and he sent me some super special exclusive release smoke wagon thing that was freaking phenomenal. Best MGP I've ever had. And of course,
I could have said I sent you a Malort flight. Hold on, let me check that.
Doc Swenson's, of course, they don't source, they contract distill, and then they do a bunch of crazy stuff with it. And a lot of Doc Swenson's just hits me. I love Doc Swenson's. But other than that, the other 90% of MGP leaves me saying I should have spent my money elsewhere. Because this is boring. Let's go.
Oh my god. Just wait till we crack one of those Bellmead cast strengths at Marvin's.
Dude, I've had a few different Bellmeads, and I've had a few different bottles for a third of the price that were twice as good.
The handwritten ones? You've had the handwritten Bellamy's?
Oh no, I haven't had a handwritten Bellamy. No, I've never even freaking seen one of those.
Because that's some dusty MGP in there, and they supposed to be good.
Yep. Canada's like California and New Jersey when it comes to gun rights. Oh man, dude, California. I mean, not California. Canada. Canada used to be what, like in the 90s, Canada was like one of the most peaceful, beautiful places in the world to raise a family.
And then Drake started making music.
Fucking Drake.
Thanks, Drake.
Bitch ass gay boy Drake.
Fucking goddamn it, Drake.
He ain't like us.
No, he is not like us.
And fucking corrupting Ontario.
Man, this is old. This is old. We need a rematch, huh? This is an old flight right here.
Oh yeah. Dude, that one was good though. That smoke wagon right there, that exclusive freaking
some purple top in there.
That was a good one.
No, it was the High Rye Bourbon, the Redemption, then very old Saint Nick.
That very old Saint Nick was good too.
Harvest Rye. I forgot what your favorite was though out of them. And a B521, and then the Smoke Wagon, Red Dial, whatever.
Okay.
Screw Drake loser. Yeah, Drake and Justin Trudeau, they get busy with Diddy. I'm telling you.
That was in April of 2022 when I put that together for you.
Really?
Yeah.
April of 2022.
That
was a year and a half ago.
At 8:40 p.m. is when that was put together for you.
That was essential information.
Walking through the park in Memphis.
The crabs.
Oh, I got crabs.
Holy oh shit, I got one of those somewhere. I got a Bourbon Neophyte coaster too.
Yeah, I got that. It's in the other room.
I've got a mug that I put water in.
Mm-hmm.
With the Neophyte.
Man. Nice.
I've got 4 different water receptacles next to me, and I make sure I drink all 4 of them during the night.
I'm hoping to go down to Vegas next year when Chris and Lil are back to go see Anthony again.
Yeah,
he's a fun guy.
Dude.
I got my own design that I fill up with water. I've got my Neophyte that you squared away for me. I've got my Chris and Lil that Chris and Lil gave me, and I've got this freaking tumbler with the Northwest Bourbon lid on it. That this
that's nice, man.
Absolutely gorgeous woman sent to me.
Okay.
Roger that.
Yeah, that Elijah Craig toasted rye is good, man.
I passed on that one because I wasn't a fan of the bourbon, so I will try a sample of it if I ever get the chance, and if I like it, I'll buy one. But
you will get the chance, Troy, man.
Yeah.
You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Troy.
That's true. And I miss about 90% of the ones I do take. So. Vic, since you're here, I got a coin. What the hell? Maybe you guys know. What the hell is this?
See, I got a Vicky coin. I got a.
Is that Horse Soldier?
No, this is Bourbon Ranch.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
This is Whiskey
I
Crusader.
didn't say that.
This is Horse Soldier.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere.
This is NATO.
Holy shit, that's big.
Well,
Wow.
it's NATO. It's the Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization. They're kind of a big fucking deal. And I met the Command Star Major and the 3-star General of fucking NATO.
Fair enough.
What's your favorite coin you got? I got a few.
Well, it is hard to say that the Spartan shield is not my favorite coin because it's in the shape of a Spartan shield and it says Spartans with your shield or on it. Because I did 2 deployments to Afghanistan with 3rd Brigade, 10th Mountain Spartans. And so it's hard to say this one's not it.
Well, I'm a bitch and I don't have any coins like that. So thanks.
But I got my favorite one right here. Hold on.
I don't know if I have a favorite.
It's my kid made this for me when he was
young. Okay. Joe does have a heart, man. Holy crap! I think Mark might be having a stroke. Are you okay? Okay, Mark?
No, I think Mark has Comcast again.
Oh man, the raccoon got into his internet again.
The squirrels are chewing on the lines again.
God damn it!
Yeah, he gone.
He gone.
So what we're going to talk about tonight, fellas, is Hancock President's Reserve.
Ooh, I got one of those. I got a store pick.
You got a store pick one? You bastard.
Ah.
From Liquor Barn.
Oh, shoot. I last time I was at Liquor Barn, they have them in Kentucky, right? Yeah, Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
Last time when I was headed towards Kentucky, but I don't think I was in Kentucky. That's the thing. Anyways,
2020.
They had a J something. Where is that? I gotta show the bottle. But it was on the shelf, and it said 120, and I'm like, man, I've never seen that bottle, and I was like, I want to try it. So I took it up to the counter, paid for everything, went to my car, looked at my receipt, and when I was driving down the road, I looked at my receipt, and they accidentally sold it to me for $10, and I'm like all the way down the road already, and I'm like, fuck, I should have bought them all.
I should have bought 3 of them, man.
Whoops.
Yeah. But I just saved it for the next year. I'm pretty sure whoever sold it probably going to get in trouble. So it was just one bottle. They only sold. I mean, I don't know if they ever changed that price, but
yeah.
Hot damn! I tell you what.
Hey guys.
Whoa. Oh, there it is. He's got a President's Reserve too.
Yeah. He's got the President's Reserve too, man.
There we go. Oh, that's an old one right there.
It's a Liquor Barn.
Oh, that's big. Nice.
All right, I'm gonna have to grab some mash bill too with you guys on that one if you guys are gonna.
Well, I'm having a little Jack here, but
are you?
Yeah. Little Jack.
Little Jack Mehoff.
Right. Jack Mehoff.
Jack Mehoff.
He's a good guy. I don't care what they say about him. I don't care what they try to pull on that guy. He's a good dude.
That's it.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
You know, he's a friend of ours. You know.
Where the hell did mine go?
So what proof is the new one you found, Mark? I just got here.
The heroes.
Yeah.
The new one is.
You got a 126.5.
160.
128.3.
That was way up.
It's in between.
Yes, it is. It's delicious, man. It is.
Hey, man, I still got my nickels.
Oh, look at you. Look at you, T-Rob.
I love it. That thing
That's
was so good,
little Austin Nichols that he loved drinking. So I had some sample bottles along. I just poured some off. Here you go.
Oh, nice.
I'm just saying. I brought the party to DC. Nobody can argue that.
Oh, Slapshot's in the house. What's up, Slapshot?
Hey, Brian.
It's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, we had some great pours up there.
I mean, T-Rob brought some stuff to the table too.
I'm beyond fucked up.
We brought a little bit of that.
Don't call that
Yeah.
right.
A little bit of that.
That's a great bottle, man.
Dude, that is a delicious bottle.
Great with cigars. Great with cigars.
You know, it's weird. We drank with the Aussies for hours.
Yeah, we did.
And no little peckers came out.
Dude. Shit happens. They cast their crazy Aboriginal spells on me, dude.
Crazy Aboriginal spells.
What a crew. Yeah,
dude.
Wait, were they from the tribe of the head shrinkers?
Dude, they're dude. They started speaking in this crazy language I've never heard of, man. It was pretty nuts.
So T-Rob, how far are you from this fucking craziness I'm seeing online right now?
About 150 miles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more just in the edge of northern South Carolina, but primarily in
North Carolina.
western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee, right on the border. Is where it's the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, the flooding they're getting is freaking devastating.
I know they had one lake up there that there's a big deal right now because they kept the lake level above the minimum for the whole month of September. They didn't drain any water off prior to, and they had the same problem with that same lake back in 2019. And a bunch of people got flooded out. And now it's happened again. And they settled back then, so I'm sure it's going to be a mess right now. But the biggest thing is people are just cut off up there in a lot of places. You just can't get to them, except by helicopter and small helicopter. A lot of them, you can't get a regular size Huey in there. You got to have a small copter, and you can just put like 2 or 3 people in, including the pilot.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, we had a guy that lives about 30 miles from us. He used to work for the sheriff's office in the adjoining county. Yeah. And he retired there, but he's got his own small helicopter, and him and his son flew up there, and they were in the edge of North Carolina, right there along the border. And they were flying low because this guy used to do marijuana spotting. So he's used to flying low and looking for stuff. And
right.
There was an elderly man that was in a little clearing, flagged him down, and he landed. And him and his wife they'd been there for days, just cut off from everything. And so he took the wife out and took her to the regional airport there and landed and refueled. And while he's refueling, the fire chief comes over and says, "Hey, who are you with?" And he's like, "I'm not with anybody. We flew up here from South Carolina to, help out."
Right.
And he's like, "Well, you can't go back up there. You don't have authorization." And he's like, "What do you mean? We're here to try to just help, And he's like, "Well, you can't go back up there." He said, "Well, my son is up there because I let my son out of the helicopter to bring this woman back.
Right.
And I'm going back to get him, and I'm going to bring her husband back."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, if you do that, you're going to get arrested when you come back." And he said, "Well, I guess you're going to have to do what you got to do." And so he went back up there and brought them back, and then they made them leave. They didn't
arrest them. They didn't arrest them.
Yeah, but they sent them home. He said they wouldn't let them fly. So
yeah, I'm hearing that a lot. Like anything you hear right now on aid or anything like that, it's almost all scams because there's no way to even get to these people. They don't even know what people need.
No, and there's still people missing that are unaccounted for.
A lot.
Oh, hundreds. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's already over 200 dead.
Right now. But what's fucked up is things like that. They're literally turning away help, which is just the dumbest fucking thing ever done.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is super dumb.
And anybody who dies that those people could have helped, that should be on their head. Whoever stopped them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That needs to be on those people.
Well, and just heard today, you know, they're talking about FEMA. Well, evidently FEMA's out of money because they took $600 million from the FEMA budget to house and feed illegal aliens. So there you go with that, you know.
Yeah, I think they said they can't survive the rest of hurricane season. Like they're
out of money. They can't even survive this right now.
Yeah.
They're in the hole already.
Yep.
Because they diverted that money to the other cause.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not
I've
too
never
happy
been,
about
well,
it.
I've been to Arkansas and Missouri, but I've never been over to Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, anything like that. I don't know the terrain, but from the videos and things that I've been seeing, it's like when you have a road that's like even near a river, it's just completely washed out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the roads
they're
are washed
gone.
out, trees are down. I mean, if they started, I mean, and they're trying to cut as many trees as they can and clear roads, but there are so many trees down and just so much debris everywhere that it's taken all day just to maybe get a mile.
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and you're talking about just miles and miles of roadway trying to get to those people.
Yeah. It's going to be a year before most of them even get fixed, if ever.
Oh, well, and the vast majority of those people up there don't live in what they consider the floodplain, so they don't have flood insurance.
Yeah.
They were told you don't need it. You're not in the flood zone, and now they're wiped out.
And now their whole town's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, the mountains were in the flood zone.
Crazy.
Until they were.
Yeah, the body count's already over 200, and
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be higher than that before it's all said and done.
It's no good. Yeah, it's tragic, but you know, us here that by the grace of God, we are not in that situation.
Absolutely.
Want to let you guys know out there in that Eastern Tennessee and Western North and South Carolina area. Hearts out to you and yours. And
Yeah, we're praying for you.
Praying for you. May you get the help you need.
Yep.
Cheers.
Sending money, sending
At
food,
the same
everything.
time, fuck prayers. Let's get these walls torn down. Get them some fucking help.
Mm-hmm.
Get them some freaking help.
Yeah, we got a local church right down the street. They've been collecting stuff this week. They're supposed to leave to go up there tomorrow and take.
But they can't even get there. That's the problem.
No, well, they're going to a regional area and just dropping off.
Right, but are they even gonna give it? Is it even gonna get there?
You don't know. I don't know if it's going to get to them or not. You know, that's the thing. There's no organization from the top running it right now.
No, there's none.
Which is ridiculous at this point.
All they're going to do is feel that they're helped.
Tomorrow it'll be a week, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, there and it's I know it's bad up there. I haven't even heard stuff about Florida, and I know they took a wallop when it came up. You know, that panhandle section. I mean, that thing came ashore at 140. I know I was here during Hugo in '89 when it came ashore in Charleston at 180, and it fucking wiped everything slick. I mean, it was.
Yeah. Well, on
horrible.
Thursday night during the live stream on Thursday night, I kept pulling up the storm tracker, and we were watching it rip through that area with 100+ mile-an-hour winds. And we were just watching that thing move around and travel up from the panhandle of Florida.
And that's when Cheech lost power.
Yep. And I'm thankful that it missed his area, so he was good. But yeah, we were watching that.
Only to make light of the situation. How many gun stores do you think had flood damage in Florida?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh,
absolutely.
Wow! If that isn't possibly the most Pacific Northwest thing ever said on your whiskey tube.
What? Dude, there's hella gun stores in Florida, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, but
you know,
that's a good
it's
thing.
gun store, liquor store, gun store.
They're all lost in the boating accident.
Dentist that does gold teeth implants. You know what I mean? tattooed.
Not counting the guns that are sold at the flea market on Saturday out of the trunk, you know.
Didn't you know that, Ben?
I support it. I don't not know about it. I support it. I think it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
As someone who lives in the most communist state in the United States, I think it's a good thing.
You wish that automatic weapons were more readily available.
You think they're selling automatic weapons? That is the most dumb thing you've ever said.
In Florida, they definitely are.
Yeah.
You think you're buying full rock and roll out of the trunk of a car in Florida, perfectly legal, fine, right? That's what you think?
No, but you can go to any strip mall and fucking go into the goddamn gun store and go get a fully automatic goddamn assault rifle.
Just pay the transfer fee. And
well,
pass
if you
the
pay for
background
the
check.
tax stamp.
Yep.
Just gotta pay the transfer.
Me and Ben were well protected walking around Washington.
I'm just saying, Toasty has no idea what he's talking about right now. So, you know.
Automatic weapons are a big thing in Florida, man.
8,000 other people. Wow.
Do you know how much that costs?
I have no idea. That's a Florida resident.
Exactly. You're talking out your head.
Yeah.
I know one
three
person.
guns,
I know one
I've
person
done.
who owns something full rock and roll made in the 70s.
Yep.
And it costs more than his vehicle.
Oh yeah.
But having nothing to do with the weapon.
Technically, you can't get anything full rock and roll that was made past 1986.
Right.
So,
but
and
the tax stamp costs more. The tax stamp costs more than the piece.
Oh man, no. So now that you bring this up, I do not have many guns on my list because I have my share, but there's very few guns on my list that I want, and one of them that comes up in this conversation is a bar. Fully automatic 30-06. Come on now.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Hey, the Clyde Barrow special, man. That was his weapon of choice.
Yep. So
he took a bar and sawed it down to a short barrel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a bar, and I want
a bar with like a 16-inch barrel on it. That'd be stupid, man.
That'd be insane. I wouldn't even do that because I want that extra barrel rifling.
Oh yeah, and the compensator on the end. Yeah,
it's a 30-06. I want to reach out and touch somebody, you know.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
So you got the BAR, and I want a Tommy gun, but I don't just want the Chicago wood handles with the big drum. I also want the World War II paratrooper version with the steel with the black handles with the straight mag. I want both Tommy guns. I want both. Other than that, I've got everything I want.
When I lived in Virginia back in the early 90s, when I first moved to Virginia, I went in a little gun store that was right down the street from where I lived in a little strip mall. And I walked in the door and they had a belt-fed H&K Model 52, fully auto 308 on a bipod, $2,300. And I'm like, I kicked myself in the ass for not buying that gun. That gun today is worth like 15 grand.
Oh man.
Probably more.
Probably more, yeah. But
probably more.
It was just so cool.
When you figure the stamp and everything, it's probably You're probably talking more.
It's sitting on the counter.
And the fact that it's a historical piece, you're probably talking more 2025 easy.
Oh yeah. I remember going to gun stores up
there
in the early 90s.
Toasty
they just had
go
racks
get one
of AR-15s, every configuration you wanted.
But Toasty thinks you can go grab one for $399.99. You know.
You know the guy.
Zeros added to that.
Well, it's from Mexico. It was loaded in with the shipment. You know.
You need the Lord in your life, Ben. Sweet.
I am taking my.
It's kind of funny that Toasty says that to me on one of the holiest days of my year.
It is.
Hey, hold what you got. Raise a glass to
Rosh Hashanah.
Yep.
Yep.
It is the new year.
Love that guy. Brian, love you, man.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
Cheers, Brian.
Lashana Tova. Happy New
Cheers,
Year.
Slapshot. Taking my drunk.
Cheers,
ass.
Slapshot.
Hey, tomorrow night looks like it's going to be Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I like it.
Happy New Year.
Speaking of tomorrow night, Joe's going live tomorrow night.
After me, as long as all goes to frame, I'll hand off to Joe after
That'll be
cracking
a transition. Yeah, handoff.
Yeah,
There you go.
cracking a potentially a Pappy 20.
So is that going to be a regular thing now that you go live on Fridays instead of Thursdays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thursdays just weren't working. Now that doesn't mean I can't just pop up one day, but you know.
There you go. That's right.
Okay. Yeah. So the last 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, I haven't seen you on Thursdays. And so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last 2 weeks I've been last 2 weekends I've traveled. Well, I did go live Friday night when I was traveling in Connecticut.
Yes.
Right. That was like an impromptu. I'm behind the wheel.
No, that was a laptop stream from a hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. No, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the thing like a month before.
Yeah. No, because Thursdays have been rough, and with Sean not going anymore, I mean, like Fridays were my OG. That's where I started. It was Friday nights, so kind of going back home, you know.
Yeah.
And it's good having, hand off to Joe, because then it's an East Coast, West Coast transfer. He gets more people.
There you go. That's right.
And, we keep the flow going,
There you go.
Even though apparently Joe's going to, only do it for a little while longer, I don't know if that's true.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if anyone's read your shirt.
Probably not.
So my mom made us all matching shirts last year for Hanukkah.
Oh,
for a family photo.
Oh shit, Bonnie, that's adorable.
Okay, but did you read his?
Yes, I did. That's why I said it's adorable. You guys are awesome.
See, somebody thinks it's a cool thing.
I do. I think.
Well, Mark's good people.
It made my mother very happy.
That's good.
Mark's good people, even though he doesn't know how to handle liver. He's good.
Do you want this freaking box or not?
I want shit to keep going in it, like a sample of the one you'll crack tonight too.
So you missed it earlier. So I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning last night on a work night, putting a bunch of shit in your fucking box.
What time did we finish last night? Or this morning?
So your box got 8 more samples in it last night. So
Jesus. There is a limit to how much one man can drink.
Ben does have a big box.
I will say, as we've been trying to whip this place into shape, like you missed earlier on Dan's probably, where I said I just put up another 6 tiers of shelving.
I saw that because I was in and out of Dan's.
Yeah, so
fucking loved seeing Dan.
Well, so the thing is that I have so many samples.
Oh man, tell me about it.
I mean, we all do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hope, and if you don't, you should, and you should tell people you don't, because just trying to put them in plastic bins so that there is some kind of organization is like, that's a lot of little fucking bottles.
That's just
Wait, hon. There's still some here.
And the drawers are still full.
Yeah. There's literally
And we're not
hundreds of samples. Because I'm that idiot that, like, when I pour a sample, I pour half of it. Because I know it's good shit. And
Right.
then
So you want to save it when you're not drinking.
And then when I pour it again, I pour half of what's left.
Dude.
So and then you end up with things like this, right?
So you have
Check this out.
logarithmic samples.
I have a blind here, right? Of 2 A's, a B, and a C. Yeah. See, you feel me? They're all
I feel you.
And I have no idea what's in them.
Oh shit!
Blend them.
You got 2 A's, a B, and a C.
I have no idea what's in them. Like, and I've got many of those. Like, it's awesome that people have sent them to me, and I've done. Like, I'm pretty sure these are from Joe. No bullshit. Right here.
No, those ain't for me.
No, me. No,
Yeah,
no.
they are, Joe. Your OG samples.
Those are blue.
Yeah, your OG samples. That's from the first blind.
Really?
The first blind you guys ever did?
No, well, the first blind Joe sent me that sat here for like 2 years.
Yeah, I think it was over 2 years.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Okay, so what added this on FaceTime?
It's just so much. And it's beautiful. I know I've shared a massive amount and I have a massive amount, but it's still like I could drink samples for probably the next year.
Oh, gosh.
And that's
I
it.
don't have that many.
No, I have that many. It's
I only
insane.
see, I'm not up to the plastic bins. I've got like 3 shoe boxes.
Okay, I'm probably at like 6
I got a
shoe
whole
boxes.
top drawer of samples.
And it's awesome. Everybody should have that.
I actually drink my samples, so I've only got like maybe 6 in the entire house.
So you
All right,
see, here's the thing, Troy. You're obviously not a saver unless it's wine.
Yes, that's true.
Speaking of which, it is getting cooler.
Yes, actually, I was thinking about that earlier today when I was in the cellar. I was like, "Oh shit, I need to send stuff." Mark, I have a bottle of Pedro Jimenez for you.
Oh, nice.
I wrote your name on, so I wouldn't forget.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That bottle, after you drink it, the beautiful thing about that is any whiskey you have that you're like, I'm never gonna drink this. It sucks. Just pour enough PX in it until you will.
Yep. True.
Wait, Toasty, what the hell was that?
The wine.
Wait, stop what you're doing. 'Cause I'm about to ruin.
Because he's about to ruin.
The Amagenda style that you used to. Yo, funny.
I mean, it would be cooler if you had the 2009 that was the award winner.
I'm not a Jim Beam guy.
They're brown bottles, Ben. Those ain't mine. I don't know who sent them to you. Same setup, but
same shit.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Well,
then they're not Joe's. Okay. I mean, T-Rob knows about this
There's my
bottle.
sample drawer. There's the sample drawer.
Oh my god. Gee, I was going to send you samples. How am I going?
I'll tell you right now, though, that Austin Nichols bottle ain't going to make it in that drawer. Probably not.
No. Dude, I'm going to tell you, for an 80 proofer, that's one of the best whiskeys I've ever drank.
I mean, T-Rob, you like these, though, right?
Those are, yes.
Oh, those are the small batch guys. Oh, it's a single barrel.
Yeah. T-Rob, I found these on the shelf in DC. Grab one for me and one for T-Rob.
Does that say small batch and single barrel on it? What the fuck?
Yeah. Small batch, single barrel. 9 year. 9 years, small batch.
Minimum 9 year.
Single barrel.
Single barrel, small batch.
Yeah.
Hella buzzwords, bro. Single
so
barrel reserve.
the whole idea on this label is this is what the small batch label was, the old 100 proofer.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is instead it has a sticker on it that says single barrel reserve.
Yep. Small batch, single barrel. Small batch, single barrel.
That's cool. I've never had one. I've actually never had a 1792 small batch single barrel.
It's good. Yeah. It's fucking good. It's a fantastic $40 bottle for real.
That hurts my brain to think about.
And by $40 barrel, I mean that was like $38 out the door, and it's delicious.
Yeah. $38 out the door with Washington tax. There you go. That a boy. There's my boy.
Yep. Single barrel small batch.
Yeah, T-Rob was actually waiting. T-Rob was waiting in the car. I'm like, you want one of these? He's like, how much is it? I'm like, it's $48. Yes, please.
There you go, Toasty.
That Murray Hill.
That Murray Hill is.
That's a great. That's a great limited edition.
It's a great nuanced bottle. It's not a flavor bottle, but it is a great nuanced bottle.
It's for good. It's great to pair with a good cigar.
Yeah, fuck that bottle.
Oh man. That's what I'm talking about.
Is that the
That
single
is the
barrel?
sample of the
Single
day.
barrel?
This
Single
is
barrel
this
small batch
is
Malort?
single barrel sent to me from
What are you up to over there?
from somebody who from somebody who wanted me to have this, and I don't want to give out my sources. You know, I don't want everybody to be asking, "Hey, why don't you send me some single barrel Malort?" I don't want to do it.
Okay.
That cast strength Malort
spinner.
I'm just gonna say he does have a little Chihuahua though.
Give me that exclusive.
That's almost as good as the barrel aged Fireball. You know, you gotta have the barrel aged.
That's on my top shelf behind me.
Look at how murky
I
that
tried that, Tim.
Can I cut it open?
That thing looks like swamp water.
Hey,
terrible.
it's the Dragon Reserve. Dragon Reserve.
Hot damn. DMC is.
I don't know. I
They're
feel like
toasty.
it's in the giveaway bottle, so maybe we should try it. It might suck.
I love this label.
You got
It
any
says
room left in your glass?
Cheers,
cinnamon whiskey
cheers to DMC.
rested in
Good to
charred
you,
oak.
buddy.
What up, D Money? David, I might have some good news for you on that J12 action.
Yeah, so DMC was the
Is
other
this
one. That
the
I was
one
thinking
next
of
to me
that
here?
Last night I poured
Which
out the
one's yours?
samples of the Jack Daniels
That one's yours?
Heroes. I was pouring those samples for you last
Or
night.
is this one yours?
Your flight should be there tomorrow, T-Rock.
Do you want to rinse it or
Oh,
not?
thank you, man. Thank you.
Pour.
Hey,
All right,
thank you
Bill
for
Reynolds
supporting.
is going to bed.
Fort Hamilton, she said, I guess. Is
Good night.
Yeah, shelf it.
Good night, Bill.
You're paying for it.
Which was your favorite grain of glass? The Heaven Hills.
Wait, hold on, Sean. No, fucking didn't mean to fucking slowly. You what the fuck? So Bill Reynolds, good night, buddy. Come back on Saturday. We're gonna talk about the Veterans Whiskey Club live stream
Awesome.
and Mogadishu and all kinds of good shit. Day after tomorrow.
Veterans live stream, man.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Bill. Good to see you, man. Nice thing. Yep. I bottled your samples last night. Yeah, man. Speaking of, it's getting late as fuck, and I gotta do.
Did you crack that new Jack tonight?
Yes. Yeah, it's a brand new. I just saw it on the shelf today, and I drove around to different stores. That 128 proof was at the Class 6, the PX, the Madigan gas station, the Air Force gas station. Like every fucking store on base had this one. So all the other ones I've had before are gone. They're absolutely gone. They've only got this one left. But luckily, this 128 is freaking fantastic.
Nice.
That's cool,
It's
man.
really freaking good.
Cream. As soon as you put it out there, gone.
No, I don't fucking know.
No, dude, they disappeared quick.
Mm-hmm.
What's the profile of the new one?
It's really close to the 133.
Really?
Dude, it's close to it.
That's what I really
Yeah.
want to
It's got a lot of that, the deep char with molasses and caramel. Really dark profile. I was really surprised. It's really close to that 133.
That's going up.
It's not as good as the 133, but it's
Do with
it's
that.
the closest to it.
We'll decide.
That thing is coated.
That is garbage, but like
It's really fun.
Giveaway.
nobody's gonna want it.
My lord.
Malort.
Do you ever buy a really cheap whiskey and just go, "What the fuck was I thinking? Why did I buy this?"
Yes, Bowman Hill.
No, this was like $5.
Oh,
Not
my
even
bad.
kidding.
Sour
This is
Sour
Kentucky. This is Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey bottled in Florida.
What?
Okay.
This is probably like 1 year old or some shit. This
What
is-
the fuck? What was that?
But how is it?
I don't
That-
know. I've never
Kentucky
opened it.
I thought if it said Kentucky straight, it had to be at least 2.
All right,
No,
so
straight
2.
has to be 4.
No, bottle and bond has to be 4.
It's sourced.
That is 2.5 summers old.
There you go.
Specifically selected, so it's got to be sourced from somewhere.
Specific.
I am sure this is awful. but it was like I think it was like $8 or something like that. So I bought it, or $5. It was something stupid.
It was
But
in the
it's
single
like-
digits. Yeah.
But like, what the fuck do I do with it?
You gotta drink it.
That's definitely
Make it your Cheers whiskey in
There you
the
go.
open.
But I have a feeling I'm not going to want to cheers anybody with it. No, put it on a fucking shelf, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Does it say where it was distilled?
No, Kentucky.
Well, it says Kentucky.
That's definitely Stitzel.
Well, actually, does it say is?
It says Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, Kentucky straight. So it has
Yeah,
to
it
be
says
at least
Kentucky
Well, at least
straight.
it's pure bourbon, so it's not any alter, neutral
So it's
grain
at least
spirit.
2 years old, right?
Yeah, at least
Yeah, it's
two.
got to be at least 2 years old to be straight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Toasty's 30 years old and he ain't straight.
All right, so Ben
Well,
Demon
it's at
Hunter
least
for
2.
Scripted
It's at
Bourbon,
least 2.
Mr. Mom, James Morgan, all you guys hanging out watching. There's still 17 of you in the chat.
Nice.
Push the join the backstage because we're gonna take it to the backstage, uncut,
Bringing it to the
unfiltered,
back.
and thank
Taking
you
it
guys
to
for
the
hanging out.
street.
Make sure you guys check in for the veterans live stream on Saturday, first Saturday of the month.
Saturday.
Tomorrow, Bourbon and Independent Joe, this way. Bourbon
handoff.
and Independent Joe are going live tomorrow. So mods, drop those links.
It's going to be the 200-meter relay tomorrow night.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm puckering a little on cracking that bottle.
Oh,
I've never puckered on cracking a bottle before, but that one, that's one that could pay the mortgage for a couple months. So
nice.
What, the Florida Kentucky one?
No.
The Pappy.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say, how much is your mortgage?
Oh my goodness. James Morgan from across the pond. Appreciate you.
Have
being
you
here,
have
buddy.
Cheers, James. Cheers, brother.
Sunshine. You gorgeous woman. I appreciate you being here.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yeah. Big Cat, AA Ron, have a good
Big
night,
Cat.
buddy.
Cheers, Big Cat. Haven't seen you in a while, man.
Hey,
Ron.
Any of you guys that want to join the backstage, do it right now or forever hold your peace. Tomorrow night, Joe and Ben are both going live. Make sure
There
you're
we go.
subscribed. And then Saturday night, Veterans live stream. Don't miss it. It's going to be a good one. But until then, make sure you're drinking water and take care of yours and take care of the people around you because if you don't do it, who else is going to do it? You know?
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Embrace the suck.
Yeah.